these are whatever we have seen till now. These are all about SQLs. So next we will see about the first. Yeah. So we will see about subqueries. Okay. So what do you mean by subqueries? It is query inside a query. Yeah. Simple. So when you use a set of two queries, right? It is known as the subquery. So what will happen means how many types of subqueries do you have? Okay, there are two types. One there is your normal subqueries. Okay, then you have something called as correlated subquery. Right? So you have two things. One is normal subquery, then you have correlated subquery. So what is a subquery and what is correlated subquery? All those things we will see. Right. Let me just log into my Spoofy. I think we have to go else. It's taking a lot of time. It started executing. Right. So, what is a subquery and what is a correlated subquery? We are going to see. So, presently, let us see this screen. You have this department table, and then you have this employee table, right? So, the same thing which we were working, right? So, if you want to see the department table and this one, so let me just comment a few of the things which I have prepared for you guys. So if you want to see the data, so you can see these are the department numbers. We are not bothered. So presently you have this table which is your employee table. Suppose this is one of the very important this interview questions. So you have this basic salary and like for the employee number 001, 002, 003, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Like that, we have 10,000, 20,000, and up to 70,000. Like this, you have salary. Okay, so you have like this the salary. Suppose in these salaries, so suppose we have now here the 7 rows. So in these 7 employees we have. So in these 7 employees, I want to find the second highest salary. So the first highest salary is 70,000. I want to find the second highest salary. Okay. So how do you find the first highest salary, guys? Please give me the query. Yeah. Please guess some query. Or else we already saw that. Yeah.
Select maximum EMP salary from employee table.
Okay. Right. So select maximum. That's what basic salary. from the employee table. Now, for the second highest salary? So this is the maximum. So here you will get what? The result as 70,000 according to our table. Now I want 60,000, which is one less than the 70,000. So how will you write? How will you find out?
Where salary less
So,
than select basic maximum basic salary from EMP table.
so this is giving you the maximum salary. Yes, this is giving you the maximum salary 70,000. You want one less than the 70,000. So what did you say, Bhushan? What is the query? Select, huh?
Yes, sir.
Select. Then after select what? Yeah. Anyone else is people who don't know, who know they will definitely answer. Who don't know, like Sasipriya. Okay. So you want to repeat it definitely. Yeah. Select maximum salary from the employee table. Then where? No, no, you don't know 70,000. So you don't know what is the whether it is 70,000, 80,000, 90,000. You don't know. So now presently you saw the table. So you told 70,000. So in like today, if one more manager came whose salary is 1 lakh, then what will you do? So give some another, not hard coded.
Where less than select maximum basic salary from EMP table.
Where less than select maximum salary from the EMP table. So what? How will this work? Where what is less than?
Salary. Basic
Huh.
salary.
So where after you will write the basic salary. Hmm. Right. So when you will this we saw that this will give you what? This will give you the maximum salary. Means this output is 70,000. Okay. So it should be less than the 70,000, but out of them maximum. Okay. Out of them the maximum. Where the basic salary is less than the 70,000, inside that it is like maximum basic salary. So it will give you the 6. So now what will you do in case you want to write like the third highest basic salary like that? So this will give you what? 60,000. Okay. So what if you want to write this third highest salary, then what will you do?
Another select maximum before this statement.
Yeah, before this statement, again we will write some select maximum. So like this, just for 3. Suppose if we want to find the sixth maximum salary, so we have to write the same query 6 times, right? Right. So this is your subquery, okay? And in this case, in this subquery, this is your first type of subquery how you are writing. So this is a lengthy process, but still, in this case, what will happen means first an inner subquery will execute. Yeah, you can write up to 3 by Zakir. You can write up to like 6 or 7, any number. So this query length is that doesn't matter. Select maximum salary from employee table like this. So first the inner query will execute. Okay, then the outer query. Right. So what is the inner query here? Select maximum of the basic salary. This one is your first the inner query. First it will find the inner query, which is the maximum. So 70,000. Then it will compare according to the 70,000. So it will compare, then it will give the 60,000. So this is your inner query and this is your outer query, and first inner will execute, then the outer will execute, right? So first what you are writing, it will not execute first. So first the inner will execute, then the outer will execute. I hope I was clear. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is there. Yeah. So let us execute and see what is the maximum salary. Hmm. So we have given, so we saw for 2. So let us see for the 3, right? So select maximum salary from the employee table where the basic salary is less than. Again, you give select maximum of the basic salary from the employee table where the basic salary is again less than. So this has become like 2 times. And again, select maximum of the basic salary. Now this has become like the third time. Okay. So in this case, so what do you expect the answer to be, like 70,000, 60,000, and 50,000, right? Will it give 50,000 or the 60,000? What will be the answer? It will definitely be 50,000, which is the third
50,000.
highest. Yeah. So now let us just execute and see. Okay. So you can see for this query, this was your output, which is your 50,000. Okay. So this is your simple subquery, how to write. Okay. So please practice like how to write subqueries and all those things. So you got 50,000. So if you keep on adding the subqueries, you will get the third highest, fourth highest. So just to find the third highest, you have written the select statement 3 times, right? Is what if you want the seventh highest or the sixth highest? Okay. At that time, what you will do? So in such cases, we have something called as correlated subquery. These are your correlated subqueries. So what do you mean by correlated subqueries in a sense? So yeah, correlated subquery. What do you mean by this correlated subquery in a sense? So these are SQL commands, or else these are your SQL, you can call it like functions, okay, which are specifically designed for such operations. I can say, okay, finding the maximum, minimum, such kind of operations. These are specifically designed. So in this, one more thing, in this correlated subquery, how you will write before that, we will see it will just be opposite. So here you had like first the inner query will execute, then the outer query will execute. Over here you have something like first the outer query will execute. Okay, first the outer query will execute, then the inner query will execute. So we will just see the example. Okay, so over here for to write such kind of a statement, so that this is a little special how you will write. So you will definitely write something called as select. Okay, you are definitely selecting something. Again, you are selecting what all you want to select. So you can select like employee number. Okay, then the last name, and then the basic salary, right? So select employee number, last name, the basic salary from EMP underscore TBL from the employee table, right? Then what do you give? Hmm? Anyone who knows these correlated circles? Hmm? You will give an alias name as A. So what will become? This will become an A. Okay. This will become A. Which what will become an A? This. This statement will become A. If you say A as A, so this statement will be called internally as A. Okay. As A, where, right? Then you will write, if you want to find the highest salary, you will give 0, okay, for the highest, 1 for one less, 2 for 50,000, like that. So, yeah, 2 for the second highest. So you presently give 2, then equal to select, right? Equal to select, then you will write this select inside the brackets because equal to operation you are doing, so you will write select. Okay. Then what you want to select? Again, you have to give something kind as count. So you might immediately think that you have to give max. So then it's wrong. So over here in this correlated subquery, you have to give the count. Okay. Then count. So what it will count from? Everything from the basic cell. So where you want, like, okay. So it will count everything from the basic salary. So once you close that, from which table you want? So from EMP TB. Okay. Now you give it another name. So you will call it as B. Okay. A, B, those are all our defined terms. Right? So as B. Right? So now where where you will give, okay, the B's basic salary, where the B's basic salary is greater than the A's basic salary. Okay. Okay. So this is your subquery, correlated subquery. So please see carefully. Yeah. You have to buttify only this one. There is no, yes, there is logic, but once you start writing, so you can also give like select star from EMP table where the second account you want, okay, and then select the count of the basic salary. Then again you will give select and then the count, then the basic salary from the employee table where this one is as B. So you will give this one as A and this one as B. And any operations of A and B you want to do, you can give over here. Okay, any operation. Then you can give inside the query itself. You can give the where B is greater than A basic salary, like that you can give. So what is happening over here is first, so this is your inner query, whatever you have given in the brackets, this is your inner query and this is your outer query. This is your outer query. So you can see first the outer query will be executed, then the inner query will be executed. So just opposite than this. So we will see it practically, then you will be much clear. It will be. So let me just comment these fields. Hmm. So these are your correlated subqueries, which will be select the basic salary from the employee table, anything you can give, where you want to find the second, right, highest salary. The select count the basic from the employee table as B, and this one as C. where the basic salary is greater than the B's basic salary is greater than A's basic salary, right? So let us just submit it and see. What will be our answer, right? So we have given, so remember, we have given here 2, right? We have given here 2. So it is finding you the third highest. So first highest is 70,000, second highest is 60,000, and third highest is 50,000. So please remember how much. So let us say you want to find the seventh highest salary. So then you have to give here how much? 5. No, 6. 7 minus 1. Okay. So anything minus 1 you give. So let us see if it is giving the highest salary for 0. Okay. So here we have given 0. So this should give you the highest salary. Okay. And the above one should give you the second highest salary or third highest, whatever we want. So let me tell like the fifth. No. So if I give here 5, then what? Which highest salary it will show?
Sixth highest.
Sixth highest. Yeah. So now let us just submit and let us see. Okay. So in this table, so let us just see what is the highest salary. Highest salary is definitely 70,000. So what is the sixth highest salary? So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4,
2,000.
and 5. 20,000. So we should get 20,000. Yeah. So here you got 20,000, which is for the fifth highest salary. You got 20,000 and 70,000 for the 0, where you have given 0. So like this, you will find the highest salary. And okay, if they are asking you the least salary, so the least salary, then what you will do? Just change this symbol from greater to lesser. Okay. Then you will get the least salary. So let us just change it from greater to lesser. So that's it. So all the changes you have to make only over here, either greater or lesser. Okay. And just write this, execute. Yeah. So it should give the sixth least salary. So 60,000. Okay. 5 means sixth least salary, 60,000. And the first, so 0 means the least salary, which is 10,000. So this is your command, which is select query. Like this, you will write your correlated subqueries. Yeah. Any doubts in this one? I hope this was self-explanatory. Right. Any doubts in this one? Anyone who was not clear? So this is nothing, a simple
Clear, sir.
buttification. Yeah, buttification of this statement. So one line you buttify, you will interview, at least in interview, you will have clarity. So you can answer one question. So it is so simple. Right. Oh, but only thing is how to write and all those things you won't remember. So select the basic salary from the employee table. This definitely you will remember. Okay. Okay. You will give here as A. Okay. The same select basic salary from the employee table as B. You will do this. So for the second select basic salary, you will give a count. Okay. And you will write where. Okay. So this B, okay, or a, anything you can write first, so you need not write only b first, or a, this greater lesser okay, all those things you can do, and then the this where 0 or 1 or 2. So if you give 0, it will give you the highest or the least salary, 1 or 2 second least, second highest, and all those things we have discussed. So this is about your uh, subqueries, right? So now let us see about referential integrity, right? We have something called as referential integrity. So please remember, we have given something called as primary key, and then we have given something called as foreign key. Okay. So let us see an example for the primary key and foreign key, whatever we have given. Let me just, I think I have given something called as SEC. Yeah. Is this one the key or no? Just a second. So let me go to start exp dot and db2. Right. Hmm. So this one. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. I have created a table. Foreign key, primary key. You have you are. I hope you guys have practiced at least those foreign key, primary key, the parent-child relation. Let's just see this. Okay. So here I have created a table. Okay. Where I have created table one. To create table one, I have given a column one. It is int type, it is not null, and it is a primary key. So for a primary key, what you have to do? You have to create a type of unique index even on the table one, column one, right? So this might be clear. We have already seen it multiple times. So now create another table which I have given like table three. Okay, so this is the table one and this is the table three. Okay, so now column one int, column two varchar, again column three int, right? We have given again the foreign key relation we have given for the column one. So which column one? This table three's column one, which is references table one's column one. Okay, and you have something like on delete you have the first referential integrity part, which is cascade. Okay, on delete cascade. So, what do you mean by cascade? Suppose, so let me open the paint. Okay, so let me start. Right, right. Okay, so over here you have a table, right? Here you have a table, you have another table. Let us suppose you have two tables. And over here you have, let us suppose, uh, yeah, so three columns. You have three columns. Let me just bifurcate this. Right. So over here you have something like this is table one which we have created, and let us say this is your table three. Okay. Normally we have to give two, but I did not drop the two and do this one. So yeah, so you can see this is table one and table three. So in table one, we have over here, we have something called as column. So this is column 1. Okay. So here you have column 2, and here you have something called as column 3. Right. So same over here also. Column 1, column 2, column 3. Right. Yeah. So we have these two tables. So in the column 1, let us suppose we are having some roll numbers or something we will definitely have, right? Understanding this? Everyone is so silent.
Sir.
Yeah, okay. So in the first column, we have like 1, 2, 3, some roll numbers definitely we will have. Okay. So now over here in this column, whenever we have these all roll numbers and all those things, if we have, okay. So this we are putting in this, the table 1, we are keeping it like inside the table 1, we are keeping the primary key. Okay. And compulsory, it should be not null. Okay. On which column you are creating? On column 1 you are creating. When you create a primary key, this becomes what? This becomes the parent table. Yeah. This is your parent table. The master table means the parent table, right? So this is the parent table. So here you have created. So here you have the main table. Okay. Suppose using these numbers only, what you wanted to do, you wanted to create one more table. So over here, like the same things. Okay. So let me just adjust these. Sure. So the same keys we have given, and we have some another fields. Okay, this column 2, column 3 I have given. So let me make something else. Okay, so column 4, 5 like that you imagine. So you have these two tables. Now what you did is that you have created a relation between this one and this one. Okay, for creating a relation, what did you do, the guys? So in the table 3, you have given something called as what? Foreign key. Is it? So foreign key for which table, which column? From the column 1, then you give something called as references. Okay, references. Then again, what did you refer? You referred the table 1's column 1. So like that you have given, right? Yes or no? Unmute.
Yes, sir.
So I at least know from all these days that if you are full silent, that means you are not understanding anything. So if you are not understanding, you want me to either slow down or take it in next session. So please, if you want to do any one of those, please inform me now itself. So I'm trying to just explain that this is your foreign key. Okay, these are your foreign
Sir.
keys and these are your primary keys. Yes.
सर
Yeah.
सर जब ये फॉरेन की और प्राइमरी की जो फील्ड नेम सेम रहना सर
फील्ड नेम नहीं, फील्ड नेम यानी कि यहाँ पे कॉलम 1 नहीं नहीं नहीं, इसका कोई सा भी यू कैन हैव एनी नेम ओवर हियर. So I have given just column 1 just for your understanding purpose. So field name can be anything, but the keys should be same. So see, you have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like this only you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here you can have 7. Here you can have 7, but here you cannot have 8. Understood? Because in the parent table, so this is your parent table, right?
Okay.
So when you have, so let us say this is your department number. When you have 7 department number, only then in that 7 only you can write. how in this child, when the parent only doesn't have any 8, how in this child the 8 came? So in the child table, you can have an overlapping this one, but column name has nothing to do with that. Okay.
Okay.
So column name can be anything. So what you will do, foreign key, then the column name. So ये column name, this column name is what? For of the table 3. Okay. Then the references. So ये column, this column 1 is connecting to where you are connecting it. So you are connecting this to the table 1's column 1.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, here we are giving once again the column 1 values in table 3, sir.
Here you are giving where?
First we have created table 1, column 1 values, no, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes. Yes.
Then after mentioning the foreign key, we should have to mention the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6 in the
Yes.
table 3, column 1 also.
Yes.
I am saying that we should insert the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes. Manually we have to insert. Manually or automatically, but you have to insert. Okay. So if there is another
So
key,
what
I
is the
think
use of this foreign key, sir, in practically?
practically in the sense what? So suppose if let us take the experience batch only. So we have our experience batch, right? So when you inducted, I knew only your role means let I gave your roll number, and I knew your name, and most probably I know your phone number, right? After name, phone number, and this one, so according to your roll number, I have created over here, I put your email ID and your email ID password also. Okay. So this is your parent table. This is your child table. So all the people who are having the same this one, so I created another table. I don't want to alter this. So I created another table. So what did I do? I put your first initially I gave your roll number, then we gave the names, then we gave your phone number. Again, in the same roll numbers, we are connecting it with the same roll numbers. We are connecting it, and we are telling that this should be connected to this, right? This should be connected to this, or else this should be connected to this. Or you can do ulta also. Yeah, I hope you are understanding. Right? So this should be connected to this. So the same student having the same roll number, here you have only name and phone number, but here you have the email IDs and the password, right? So this is another table, that is another table. So both the tables, if you are trying to connect to each other, then you have to give, this is your child table. So first you have created this table, right? This table 1.
Sir, if
When
we
you
are
have joined,
viewing
yeah.
column, sir, if we are
So if you are,
viewing the table,
uh, so first, if you are viewing the table, then
if we are selecting the column 1 first row values, uh,
uh,
then it will show the column 2, 3 in table 1 and also in the table 2 combined, sir.
no. For that, you have to union. Na?
Okay.
So it will not show anything. If you want, you can choose. You can create a view. You can use a union. You can do anything like that. This is just to send a relation. So let us say one more thing. Okay. So suppose this is your big bazaar. The table 1 is your big bazaar. Okay. Suppose table 1 is your big bazaar, and just hold for a minute. Yeah. So here you have the parent table, which is, let us say, this is your big bazaar, and you have number of, let us say, staff who are working in big bazaar. Staff you are working, you have here salaries and other details you have. For the same staff, you have put your for the same staff you have some account details. So you have here salaries, right? For the same staff, what is the account number, you have to put the credit salary, and here you might have some attendance. For the same stuff, if you are maintaining two tables, so anytime there might be something like, so I think you are connecting these two tables. For that, you are creating a foreign key on the secondary table. The primary table, which is your primary table, means where when you have joined and all those things, employee details, so this will become your primary table. So like that you will create. So this is your foreign and primary key relationship, right? I hope.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Chalo. So now when this relation is there, so something we will give over here like some, this is called what? What? Referential integrity. Right? So because you are referring this to your this table, and what is the kind of integrity do you have? Suppose you guys are referenced to me, for suppose I am going to tell you, let us say JCL, VSAM and db2, and what is the reference between me and you? So someone is referenced to you and you are our students. So once you get placed, no relation between us. Okay, whereas the parent child relationship is there, that will be permanent. Okay, then the neighbor relationship will be there. If your neighbors are there, until you are staying with that in that colony, all the neighbor activities you have to do with them. Once you go to some another colony or some another apartment, if you go, then that relation will change. So like that, what kind of integrity do you have? That is the integrity. What kind of integrity you have? So over here you have something like, first one, on delete cascade. Okay. The first one is on delete cascade. Then you have something like on delete set null. Okay. Then the third one you have is on delete. Okay. No action. And fourth one, on delete you have restrict. So all these things you have. So where on delete no action and on delete restrict both are the same. Okay. So only these two, these will be the three: on delete cascade, on delete set null, and on delete restrict or no action. Both are the same. So work will be same. Right. So these you have to see. I was clear, right? So when you are deleting what, so let us say you are deleting the table. So I will delete your account number and everything on this. Okay. So you are working in big. So okay. So you sent me a mail, your mail IDs and password, all those things in the forms you have sent, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
If I delete those, that means you are no longer in the experience batch. So the primary where you are having the roll number and your experience, what your name and the phone number, that also should be deleted from the experience batch, right? So if this is deleted, that also should be deleted, right? You understood the division?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if this is deleted, that also should be deleted. If that is deleted, this should also be deleted. So this is called as on delete cascade. Okay. On delete cascade. So like this you will do. So let us see this table and we will do on delete cascade. Yeah. So here we have create table, column 1, column 2 and column 3. Some values we are giving. Okay. And again we have like so we have created something called as table 3. Again, foreign key we have given for the column 1, and we have given something called as on delete cascade. Okay, so insert some values. So we have inserted 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, and all those things. So 3 values in the table 1, 3 values in the table 2. Right. So now let us just show you select star from table 1 and select star from table 2, right? So not 2, we have 3, sorry. Yeah. So we will see that first what was there, okay? Then we will delete from the table 3 where the column 3 is equal to 123. So in the table 3 we have, right, the first column 123 we have. So let us delete this and then we will see the table 1 and table 2, table 3, right? So what will happen? So did you understand, guys, as far as what we are trying to do? Did not
Yes, sir.
understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we are trying to delete only one row. Yes. So we will see. Okay. So here you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 5. This is the table 1. Okay. And the table 3 also, some 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 5 is there, right? So when we deleted, okay, when we deleted, so where is that? Yeah. After the delete statement in the table 1, 1, 2, 3, this is there, okay? 1, 2, 3, ABC, 1 to 1 is there, okay? So, and in the table 3, we have deleted. So, 1, 2, 3, 1 to 5 did we delete? What did we delete? Sorry, guys. So, where it is? 1, 2, 3. So, delete in the table 3 where you have 1, 2, 3. I think 1, 2, 3 we have.
In column 3, 1, 2, 3, sir.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. That's what I was confused. So in the column 3, we have given 1, 2, 3. I was confused. So we have given in the column 3, 1, 2, 3, wherever it is. So please delete that, we have told. So it was in 125. So let me not confuse next time. I will change it to column 1. So 125. So in the parent table, it is as it is. Okay. In the child table, that 125 has been deleted. Okay. What happens? So let me change this and let me give not column 3. Let me give it like column 1 if you have 125 and let us again see it. Yeah. Yeah. So over here you have in the table 125 and that 125 has been deleted from the child table. So let us now see what happens if I remove it from the parent table. So what should I do over here? Delete table 1. From the table 1, I want to delete what? The 125, right? From the table 1. I hope you are understanding, right? Then let us see. So we are not deleting it from the table 3. So let us see whether table 3 consists of that or not. 125 or not. Right? So this is the before one. So inside the table 1, the 150, this delete statement was successful and 125 has been deleted. So what do you expect in table 3? Will it stay or not?
No.
Table 3 also it has been deleted. So this is the function of the on delete cascade. Okay. So when you are using on delete cascade, then okay, then if you delete the child row, now if you delete a row from the child table, delete a row from the child table, okay, the parent table is it affected or not affected?
No, sir.
Not affected.
Not affected. Okay. And if you delete the parent table, then the row in the parent table, then the child table respective row is also deleted. So this is the work of your on delete cascade. Okay. Okay. So this is the work of your on delete cascade. I hope I was clear.
Yes, sir.
So now let us see another stuff, or shall we wind up? It's according to you. Okay, we will wind up. I will give you an assignment. So we will have our class at 4 p.m. as it is. Okay. So by 4 p.m., every one of you, okay, everybody create what? A table of our experience batch. Okay. So at least at least 10 members, please put 10 members. Okay. And give some name, right? So only 10 numbers. So in one way, you are writing your name and then phone number you are writing. Okay. And another in another table. So in the create a child table. Okay. Inside the child table, what you do? Did they attend the interviews or not? Okay. So in one column, you do interview attended or not. Okay. And when you are deleting this, what is happening? When you are deleting this, what is happening? The parent, if you are deleting, this is also deleted or not, and this one. So over here, you should do the foreign key and primary key, and I want to see on delete cascade, right? Once you do this one, I want you to try on delete no action. What is happening on delete no action? So this also I want you to try now by 4 p.m. Is it possible, guys? I think plenty of time is there. A simple table, I want to give you only 2 fields, right? And phone number, it is correct or wrong, I don't matter. You can give 1, 2, 3 also. It doesn't matter, right? Is it possible? If you say yes, okay. Or else, no.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please do it. So this is your assignment till the 4 p.m. Please do it. Then we will see the other stuff. Okay. Yeah. Any doubts, guys? No doubts? Okay, we will end our session. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Okay, sir. Bye.